Do you believe that some memories are so warm they can keep a heart beating through the coldest winters? In a small, forgotten village nestled among rolling hills, an old woman lived her days in solitude. For over 2 decades, the only sounds in her home were the creaking of the wooden floorboards and the whispering of the wind. But it wasn't always this way. There was a time when this quiet house echoed with the sound of a child's unrestrained joy. She remembered it all as if it were yesterday. She would sit on the porch, her hands busy weaving intricate toys from bamboo strips, each one a small treasure for her little boy. His laughter was the sweetest music as he chased dragonflies in the sun-drenched yard, his small feet barely touching the ground. She remembered the afternoon spent under the shade of the old banyan tree, the air thick with the scent of jasmine. He would lay his head in her lap, his eyes heavy with sleep, while she gently fanned him with a palm leaf. "Tell me a story, Mama," he would whisper. Indeed, she would weave tales of brave heroes and the mystical creatures, her voice a soft lullaby until he drifted off to dream. She would watch him sleep, a fierce, protective laugh swelling in her chest, wishing she could freeze these moments in time, keeping him small and safe in her arms forever. These were the golden years, a treasure trove of memories she would later cling to like a lifeline. But then, the inevitable passage of time did what it always does. Her little boy grew into a young man, his eyes filled with dreams of a world beyond their sleepy village. He spoke of cities with towering buildings and the endless opportunities, a life far grander than the one she could offer. With a heavy heart and a brave smile, she packed his bags, her hands lingering on every folded shirt, and walked him to the edge of the village. "I'll be back soon, Mama. I'll make you proud," he had promised, his voice full of youthful confidence. He laughed, and from that day forward, a profound silence descended upon the house. She began a new chapter of her life, a life of waiting. Every single day, her routine was a quiet testament to her unending hope. She would rise with the sun and prepare a meal, always cooking enough for two. At the small wooden table, she would meticulously set two places to bowls, two pairs of chopsticks, a silent invitation for a son who was miles away. She would eat her meal in silence, the empty chair across from her a constant, aching presence. She spoke to him in her thoughts, telling him about her day, about the neighbor's no calf, or how the mango tree he loved had blossomed again, even though there was only the wine to carry her words. Every Lunar New Year, a special kind of anticipation would fill the air, a hope so tangible it was almost painful. While other homes buzzed with the excitement of returning children and the grandchildren, hers remained still. She would clean the house from top to bottom, buy the finest ingredients for bnhchanenagrim, and place fresh flowers on the ancestral altar. For 20 years, she stood by the village gate, her eyes scanning the long, winding road, searching for a familiar figure. Each year, as the festivities drew to a close and the road remained empty, a quiet resignation would settle in her heart. "He must be very busy," she would tell the concerned neighbors, her voice steady, betraying none of the disappointment that gnawed at her soul. "The city is a demanding place." Then, on one New Year's morning, as the first rays of sunlight pierced through the morning mist, a neighbor came to check on her. They found her in her finest traditional iodai, resting peacefully in her armchair by the altar. On the table nearby, a pot of uncooked sticky rice and the beans for bnhchanenagrim sat waiting, a testament to her final act of love. Her gaze was fixed on the path outside the window, the very path where a little boy once ran with abandon, his face bright with laughter as he leapt into her loving embrace. Her wait was finally over. "You know, parents don't ask for the fortunes you seek or the grand gifts you might bring. All they truly yearn for is the simple, irreplaceable gift of your presence. They just need you to come home. Destete, will you come home?"